Simulate. Fine with me. Revivalent still won. Now let's just pretend it was right off of Revivalent winning. Alright. Everyone back in the character in 3, 2, 1. What a victory by Revivalent, though. Starting things off right in his career here in NGW. Shame to be Luke Scott, I think is his name. Hope I'm not wrong, you know. But maybe we'll bounce back next week. And I also heard that Angelo Woods later tonight is going to return here to the ring. And he's going to address what happened to him 2 weeks ago by Son of Sheep. Fucking Maury. Raiden gets all titles here in NGW now. All 2 of them. We're going to see Odio return from that week-long hiatus. You know, last time we seen Odio Jr., he attacked not Angelo Woods. You know, another brawl that happened that night. It was like the night of brawls. You know, everyone was so aggressive and was fighting and stuff. Odio Jr. took out Case Hunt. We haven't seen him since, but they are due to have a match at Checkpoint Miami. And the universe voted, and it's going to be a Miami street fight. Odio, he's not happy about losing in general, and he's lost every match he's been in here. I believe he's 0-4, and he's looking to change that here tonight. Shiloh Gray, he's 0-2. Both men are on a bit of a losing streak. But Odio Jr., he's looking to turn that around. I care, though, Gumble. I care. And speaking of Shiloh Gray, last week he had a few words, you know, changing up the way he does things around here. He says, you know, he's going to be more confident. He's not going to ask for the fans' approval. He's not here to pander to the audience. He's not asking for chances. Actions speak louder than words. Actions say more than excuses. So he's going to do whatever he can to change his career around. He has a chance here tonight against Odio, but his biggest chance is going to be against Maximum Rider, who we have not yet seen here in NGW, yet just the words, the choice font he chose that popped up on our screens. And on the Titantron, the man's a mystery, but Shiloh, he's not afraid of anybody. He takes on any and all challengers. He's eager to learn in the ring each and every week. Every time he loses, he gets right back up. It's really a heroic mindset, this kid. You know, he's gonna come back from this rut, he said. As much as he wants to win, so does Odio. Both men desperate for the win. Here they go, starting things off. Shiloh Gray with a Northern Lights suplex, minus the bridge. And now he's just going to drop a fist on Odio's face. Oh man, that elbow to the top of the temple. Odio Jr. and Case Hunt been going at it for weeks. Like I said, Odio took out Case. We have not seen Case since. Case a fan favorite here, so of course Odio's not really getting over too well with the crowd. Neither is Shiloh, actually. They were disappointed to see him come back here and just lose to George King 2 weeks ago. That nasty enziguri by Odio Jr. Now he's going to work on that leg, an elbow to the knee. Look at that, just pandering to the crowd now. Forearm or a headbutt, I don't know, so fast. Odio's a very fast-paced guy, very technical, and very dangerous, especially when he's mad about losing all the time. That back suplex, right on the neck. Shiloh really favoring that neck. Odio's gonna bring him to the ring, center of the ring, drops him with an elbow, drop to the chest. Who the fuck just... Okay, there was a tweet. And there was a tweet before the show, you know, by Shiloh Gray. It says, the time for talk is over. If the crowd won't listen, then I'll show them. And if I can't, maybe CMV isn't a place for me. You know, Shiloh's really going through, something, man. Oh my goodness! Going for that back elbow, but Shiloh just took it like a boss. That pump handle suplex, exploder suplex. Shiloh is showing something new to the crowd. You know, he's tougher. You know, you can really see him change. The look in his eye from last week and the week before that. There's just something about Shiloh now. Just he's looking a lot more confident. Where once he was just always looking to the crowd for their approval and stuff. Now he's just doing what he does best. What he wants to do is build his legacy. Will live up to the Against All Odds banner. But Odio has a legacy of his own. The late, great Odio Sr. Hurricane Rana by Odio Jr. Stomp on the chest. Just gonna keep on stomping. Like I said before, Odio's very aggressive, you know, normally. But, you know, I had a few losses in there. Damaged his pride a little bit. He's gonna be very aggressive. You see what he did to Case Hunt. Of course, Case Hunt will try to get his revenge in that Miami street fight at Checkpoint. And look at Odio getting up on the top rope in very fast fashion. He's calling for something. Shiloh does not want to get to his feet right now. Oh, going for something, but Shiloh sidesteps. Now he's just going to look at him. Odio says, fuck you. Goes for something, but Shiloh pushes him off. Shiloh goes for something, but gets a kick to the gut. Northern Lights suplex does not keep the bridge. Now he's going to go over the top rope again. Odio Jr., a high flyer in his own respect. Oh, is he going to go for it again? What was that, though? Was it a diving DDT? We'll see. Oh, no, it was a diving neck breaker. That was... No, Tim. Oh, 450 off the ropes. Very impressive by Odio. Stopping on that knee. Now he's going to hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I thought that was 3 and Odio did 2. He is mad. Shiloh showing heart. But again, he's not doing it for the fans now. He was honest. He said he's going to do it for himself. He don't care if the fans don't like it. You know, but he's very hard on himself. I can really see that. Oh man, airplane spin though. He's going to spin him around, make him dizzy. Slam him right on his back. Grabs that leg, tries to pull it out of socket. Pull it back real hard. Oh man, Shiloh's calling for something. If he can hit the gray matter, it'll be all over for Odio Jr. Hits it. 1, 2, 3. Odio Jr. loses again, and Shiloh Gray is victorious. Shiloh coming out here with a new attitude, a new mindset, and it worked for him. Let's see if it'll work for him at Checkpoint Miami when he goes one-on-one with the very mysterious Maximum Rider, who we believe has ties with the self-proclaimed king of CMV, George King. Come on now. uh, I believe after this show, there will be 3 more shows and then checkpoint. The Shiloh Gray victorious. Very, very happy. Been looking for that. Been looking for that momentum, that victory since he got here. You gotta believe, you know, he's full of joy right now. Look at him. Pointing up to the sky. You know who he dedicated that win to. Gumble. Yeah, sure. And up next, we're going to see Vitor Belfort Jr. taking on the leader of Twisted Cheese, Matzi, with Vitor having Hugo Alvira in his corner and Matzi having drummer Zola in his. Going to be a great back and forth here. You know, we've actually have not seen Matzi in the ring. You know, we've seen him support his boys outside the ring, but we have not seen him in the ring. So this is Matzi's debut. Vitor's debut was last week, where he nearly took Shiloh Gray's head off with that devastating knee. Vitor Belfort was very, very impressive last week. Let's see if he can keep it up. Get another victory this week. And speaking of Vitor Belfort Jr., I'm receiving word. It is made official by the general manager, Greg Hallister. Vitor Belfort Jr. is scheduled to compete at Checkpoint Miami. And who is his opponent? Well, his opponent is the very mysterious Tenel. A man who we seen last week in a promo and this week in a promo. Very mysterious. He's an actor. You know, he plays a character. Maybe split personality, I'm not sure. We'll look more into it for sure, as he's been very consistent with social media and posting all these cryptic messages. Oh my God, Tim. No, it's not a tag team match. Yeah, that is the wrong one, Tim. And we get a tweet from Shiloh Gray, who just won a couple minutes ago. One step out of the grave, one step into the crowd's favor. I hope that was just enough faith I put into your hearts. And here comes Vitor Belfort Jr., the heavy hitter. The star from MMA. The Brazilian prize fighter. Although at Checkpoint's not going to be for a prize, but he will, you know, with all this hype behind him, will be taking on a very mysterious character with all sorts of hype behind him. So that's 2 debuts we're going to see at Checkpoint, with Maximum Rider taking on Shiloh Gray, and Vitor Belfort Jr. going to take on the debuting Tenel, or Zoltan, whatever you want to call him. Look at that. Hugo Alvira is very confident in his client. Both been very quiet, letting his actions speak for him. However, after seeing his match last week, I might be a little biased here. I don't think Matzi stands a chance. This man is a fighting machine. You've seen all the heavy hits, heavy blows he brought to Shiloh Gray. And Shiloh Gray is no walk in the park. He knocked him out cold. And here comes Twisted Cheese. The lead singer following his drummer and one of his best buddies, Zola, jogging down to the ring. Although I don't have too much confidence in this man tonight, I love their music. I say it every single time I headbang in my car in the garage before I go home to my wife. Smoke a bowl, but that doesn't matter. This music is rocking. Reminds me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I was in a band once. Didn't have a cool name like Twisted Cheese, more like Metal Monkey. And we had one song, got booed off the stage. These guys are a little more successful than that, taken into the wrestling world, wanting to bring heavy metal into our hearts, the hearts of the kids. And here we go. Starting things off, Vitor running at Amatsi with a flapjack. Vitor, it doesn't look like he was going to take him seriously to begin with. Back body drop, though, kind of pissed Vitor off. Now, what's he doing here? Oh, pissed him off. What's he doing? Oh, stomping on his head. Barefoot and all. Oh, it's just got paid him, telling him to give up. He was whispering in his ear. So this is one chance you got, son. Oh, here comes the kicks. Vitor gonna bounce him off the ropes. Oh man, drops him with a loose those right hands. Mossie's holding his head. He looks hurt already. Vitor pandering to the crowd. Running at him again, but Moxie catches him with a flapjack. Maybe one of Moxie's favorite moves, I guess. Moxie's pissed off. Now he's gonna slam the back of his head onto the mat. A flipping senton off the top rope, or off the middle rope. Kick to the gut. Like I said before, Twisted Cheese, you may think that they're jokesters and they don't take this sport seriously. They do. They're very aggressive in the ring. They actually don't have that bad of a record. Not that bad. I mean, I think they got, as a team, they got maybe 1 or 2 victories, and Ched has 1 victory. I don't know. Not Odeo Jr. bad. Sorry, Odeo. I mean, don't get me wrong. Odeo's great in the ring, but this aggression from him is from him losing. Moxie with that backbreaker. And stomps on his head. Zola brought in a steel chair, saying, can you use this? Moxie doesn't think he wants to use that, though. Zola says, hey, give me my steel chair back then. Referee's not looking. Doesn't matter, though. That's perfectly legal. A brain buster by Vitor Belfort Jr. And, oh, man. An arm bar. Or a triangle hold. I don't know. Just seen the chat. Or a reverse suplex by Moxie. Talked to Moxie a couple weeks ago, you know, when they were introducing Twisted Cheese, when NGW first came about. I was just wanting to get to know the town a little better, and Moxie basically told me, you know, he's living the dream. He's got no kids, no family. He's, you know, seeing a few groupies, but nothing serious. He's just having fun, partying every weekend, you know, wrestling every week, going on tour. Oh, man, that wicked combination by Vitor Belfort Jr., though. He's not having a good time after that. Oh, Vitor kicks him up against the ropes. Goes to clothesline him out of the ring, but Moxie tosses him over like a sack of dirty laundry. That pisses Vitor off, and Moxie's playing the guitar. Oh, he's going for something, Moxie, with an arm drag. says, don't interrupt me when I'm practicing my guitar, my air guitar. That's for a kick, but Vitor rolls out of the way. Vitor catches him with a Luthez. He sizes him up, kicks him in the... Oh, man, that nasty knee strike by Vitor Belfort Jr. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. I did not see that coming. Vitor said, fine, you want some more? You'll get some more. Motzi is showing fight in him. I did not see that coming. Speaking of Motzi and Twisted Cheese, they allowed the fans to, they don't really care. They allowed the fans to choose which member of Twisted Cheese will be their representative in the Fatal 4-Way, and Zola was chosen. Motzi going for his finisher there, and Belfort Jr. reversed it. Oh man, a rake of the eye. What a dirty move by Vitor. That's going to drag him in the center of the ring. Tiger suplex. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Gotta admire the fight in Motzi though. Like I said, Zola, the big man, you know, you see on the right corner of the screen, he was chosen to, oh man, powers out of that. Well, no, I thought he was powered out of it, but it was a alley-oop, a face buster. Oh my gosh, Dashy. Can you chill? We'll talk about it after the show. Belfort takes him down with a clothesline. But yeah, like I said, Zola is going to represent Twisted Cheese. That's the only team we know so far that's going to represent. It's going to be representing their team in that Fatal 4-Way. Of course, the winner of that Fatal 4-Way will go on to face Birds of War in the first ever tag team ladder match in NGW history to determine the NGW tag team champions at Checkpoint Miami. Strong left hand, drills him with a German suplex, keeping the bridge. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Motzi stays in it. How cocky is Belfort Jr.? He's calling for something now. If he hits that knee strike again, it's over. Yes, it is. The devastating knee strike by Vitor Belfort Jr. 1, 2, 3. Vitor with yet another victory. Sending a strong message to his newly announced opponent at Checkpoint Miami. Tenell is definitely watching this, or his own TV show. Who knows what's going on in that man's mind. Don't really know much about him. You know, he thinks highly of himself though, and so does Vitor. And after that victory, it'd be hard not to shake in your boots at the sight of this man. He's a very stout man, and that knee strike looks like it sent Motzi into a world where heavy metal music isn't popular. I don't mess. Ooh, you're making me mad. Yes, you are. Vitor Belfort Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Very successful in his second match, in his second week here in NGW. Just remember, Solar, the first match was a different video, so, well, different stream. I had to shut it off. Dashy, why do you gotta be like that? I'm literally not even messing with Maury, I seen you trashing Raiden a while ago. If you do that again, I won't do anything, but I'll be mad. You're literally only making a scene because you're used to being on the other side of this scenario. That's the only reason why you're making a scene. See, why you guys always gotta turn things into a fucking race war? Alright, it's two teams that have not gotten a victory, and they're very desperately looking for one heading into that Fatal 4-Way. It's just announced Tyson Newman is going to be the representative of hashtag Fly or Die in that Fatal 4-Way match. I don't have word on who they're going to choose, who Police Squad and Hot Chocolate's going to choose, but so far we got Zola and Tyson Newman. And I said dashing. I have no control over who wins in this game. If I have to mess with everyone's stats, it'll take me forever. Now, if the call's like super crazy with their stats, I'll change it, make it normal and stuff. But I'm not gonna nerf or buff somebody just to choose who I want to win. I just gotta hope if I want someone to go, if I want something to go in a certain direction. No, I give it to the universe. All right. Like I said, the winner of that Fatal 4-Way will go toe-to-toe in a ladder match with Birds of War to determine the first ever tag team champions. Hashtag Fly or Die. You gotta figure that they really not only want to become the first ever tag team champions, but they want to get back at Birds of War. They beat them 3 weeks in a row in the first 3 weeks of NGW. Of course, the third week was a one-on-one between Sebastian and, I believe, James Falcon. Nonetheless, Birds of War have had their number, thus making them on a losing streak. And they're not very happy about that. You can see the look on Tyson Newman's face. But they're looking to fight back, bounce back, get some momentum for Checkpoint Miami, which will be about 3 weeks from Sunday. And they're pumped, they're ready. Crowd's not really too into them. They haven't really earned the crowd's respect just yet. They don't care though. They're having fun. Not too much fun though, because they're about to take on the very aggressive Police Squad, which we seen them last week. Fucking hell of a fight. Dashing, chill please. Dashing, if you fuck with something, man, I'm getting mad. Look at Police Squad. Hear the sirens and all. These are some typical dirty cops you'll see in your neighborhood. They're the kind of guys that'll bust your headlight and throw you in jail. They're the kind of guys that'll bust you for doing drugs and smoke it in front of you. Schmitty did have a long hype, a very long hype, so might have been 11 week. I don't know if you said 11 week or 11 month. It wasn't 11 month. Starting things off is Tyson Newman and Bill Jones. I believe that's Bill Jones. Tyson Newman puts him upside the head. He's going to lift him up, flipping him over, slamming his face into his knee. Going for a springboard body splash. Fails to connect. John Jones kicks him up to the side, stomps on him. Like I said, these men are very aggressive. These cops are. Police brutality at its finest. But Tyson Newman and Sebastian Armstrong have been all around the world. They're no noobs in the tag team scene. They're they eat the feet, he said to John Jones. That's not John Jones, is it? That's Bill Jones. Fuck me. Dashing, I swear. Tyson Newman gonna try to work on that leg, but Bill Jones says no sirree. John Smith is tagged in. I hope I don't got those names mixed. Gumble, can you Tyson Newman having trouble getting to his to a seated position, but once he does, John Smith tries to hit him with a suplex, but Tyson Newman says no sirree and hits him one of his own. Now he's got tagging his big man, his strong man. Big man going at it. John Smith greets him with a boot. But Sebastian throws him to his corner. Oh, look at that, though. Bill says no. They can't capitalize on any tag team moves. Caught with a side slam. Off the rebound. John Smith takes him down with a clothesline. Now he's got to tag in his partner, Bill Jones. Bill's going to Irish whip him up, gets the ropes, catches him with a hurricane rana. Not something you'd think you would see from this guy. You see, Dashing. Ooh. Oh, look at that. When you thought Sebastian Armstrong was going to start, fighting back and capitalize off that reversal, John Smith punches him in the back and dazes him, but karma got to them fast. Bill Jones was unable to do anything with that. He is able to do something with Tyson Newman, drilling his head into the mat with a DDT and stomps on the back of his arm. He's going to get up on the ropes, basically in Sebastian's face. Sebastian's just going to let it happen. No, he's not. Kicks him in the back as soon as Tyson gets to his feet. Good teamwork by them two. By both teams, actually. Whether they do it clean or not. Another DDT by Bill Jones. Man, that nasty neck breaker. Oh, look at that. Just stomping on him. Walking all over him like it's trash. That just pissed Tyson off, though. Hasn't been in a kneeling position after that arm drag. He's not able to do anything with it, though. Another arm drag, though. Again, unable to do anything with it. That nasty knife-edge chop. Can hear it all the way from China. Lifts him up to his feet. Holds him up into the air in a suplex position. Let all the blood rush to his head. Look at that strength. Just showing off to the crowd until finally slamming him down on the mat. Sebastian is cheering his partner on to get back up and fight back. He's holding his head, though. Like I said, all that blood rushed to his head. He'll be a little bit dazed. Oh, man! Rolls him up. Cradle position 1, 2. Just a 2 count. No, Tim. Sebastian shows him a classic suplex of his own. Tells him he doesn't have to show off. He's gonna slam you on your back. As he does it for a second time with a reverse lifting DDT. I don't know what that was, but now he's just gonna squeeze his midsection. Really pissed off John Smith. Going for the rebound. Flips him over his head. Kicks him right in the top of his back. We get a tweet here from Raiden. who's going to be in the main event tonight, and he's also going to compete in that triple threat. Well, we're going to pin here, though, by Bill Jones. Only a 2 count. Sebastian able to get out of it, rolls up to his feet. Unable to do anything with that as a Russian leg sweep by Bill Jones. Both teams going back and forth. Very impressive. Like I said, both teams are very desperate for a win. You know, so was the first match of the evening. Both men, those debuting superstars, desperate for a win. Start their careers off right. Odio Jr. and Shiloh Gray, desperate for a win after losing all these weeks. Tonight's just a night to redeem yourself, it seems. But like I said, we get a tweet from Raiden, who's going to be in the triple threat match. He's going to be in the main event later on tonight. It says, blah, 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 I'll be champion, blah, 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 I'm the greatest. How about my opponents for that triple threat learn to back up their bluff? Hook and leg, 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. John Smith was unable to break it up. Oh, that pissed Tyson Newman off, though. He's going to go for the pin again, 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Didn't get it the first time, not going to get it the second time. I believe they hit the tag team finisher. I'm not sure. I looked away, looking at a fan who was whistling my name. Going for a clothesline. Drops that knee on the top of his head. Doesn't allow him to do it. Throws him back into the corner. Not where he wants to be. Oh, man. What's he going for here? Oh, we've seen Hot Chocolate. We've seen Ricky Radical hit this on him last week. Tornado DDT through the ropes. And the fans, they are on their feet. They love that. Put it all on the line for this victory, this momentum. Oh, man, what's he going for now? Triangle drop kick, knocking him off the apron onto the ground. The cold, hard, concrete ground. I'm barefoot right now, and it's cold on my feet. Yeah, he must not be very comfortable. He's going to be quick to get to his feet and get into the ring. What the? The referee's not going to let him go on the attack. Wants to let him keep it clean. Not like Police Squad would, though. Look at that. Like I said before, Dirty Cops took advantage of the referee slowing him down a little bit. Takes him down with a neck breaker. Now he's calling for something, it seems. Oh, knocks him down with something. Oh, man, going for his comeback, it seems. Clothesline, followed by a face buster. Right in front of Tyson Newman. Goes for a punch, but Sebastian catches it and gives him one of his own. Bill Jones does the same thing, though, and then catches him with a wheel kick. The fans are booing. They're cheering for Sebastian, though. I think they're starting to gain the fans' respect. They don't like Police Squad. These guys are dirty. They're aggressive. Those cocky smiles about them pisses them off. They're the exact guys that can ruin your night. Ruin your life, actually. They don't want to cheer for those kind of guys. And Sebastian hits him with a arm drag. Unable to do anything with that, though. He's not where he wants to be. Right into that corner. Oh, he turns it around on Bill Jones. He's going to throw him out of the apron. What's he going for here? He's going to lift him up. Deadlift him off the apron with a Falcon Arrow. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. That was impressive. Bill Jones. Oh, a lifting DDT. Shades of Bob Luger, Alpha World Champion. Hook and leg. 1, 2, 3. Police Squad get the victory over #Fly or Die, who I believe are now 0-4. Well, 0-3 on tag action, and Sebastian 0-4 in his personal record. Police Squad get the victory here tonight. It was a very back and forth match, very aggressive between these two teams, but the Police Squad, they pulled through their dirty tactics. But that deadlift Falcon Arrow, that was impressive. I was surprised Bill got up after that. See ya, Maury. Dashing, oh my gosh. Chill. I will say, don't want to get you guys out of the pumped up mood that none of you are in, but pretty tired. I probably should have waited till tomorrow. But it's fine, man. Because I'm pumped. Police Squad got the victory in a great back and forth brawl, which every match these two guys are in is a brawl. Two tough SOBs. We have yet to find out who's going to be the representative in that fatal four-way. As now is time for the main event of the evening, folks. And before I start discussing this main event, earlier tonight, very angered and frustrated Simon Hancock came down to the ring, and he was very angry about the fact that he wasn't chosen for the triple threat match for the NGW championship. He was bashing the guys that was chosen. He was bashing Raiden, bashing Gerard Fisher, bashing George King. And finally he said, oh well, I'll just I'll just call somebody out. So who wants to face me at Checkpoint Miami? And who came out? Oh my goodness, who came out? He's calling people fat, and maybe the fattest but scariest monster of them all, Witch Doctor, comes out. We haven't seen him since some episode on Monday Night Fusion. The Witch Doctor came out and kind of startled Simon Hancock. He said, I was pointing at that guy, pointing to some skinny jobber, local talent that was going to come out. But now it's announced Simon Hancock will take on the Witch Doctor at NGW Checkpoint. I caught myself. So that's another match to look forward to. We got a stacked card already, including that triple threat, and one of the competitors, the undefeated Gerard Fisher, the German or Russian super soldier. I always forget. He's German. Yeah, the German super soldier. I'm not reading that tweet, Ashley. I almost did. Solar, I don't appreciate that disrespect. I have a full-time job and I forget things. That's my excuse for everything now. I have a full-time job. I'm sorry for killing your son, but I have a full-time job. Look at that. He's pumped up. This man is very, very impressive. You can see his ankles there, but he's very impressive. He proved that last week when he stopped Simon Hancock cold in his tracks. I thought Simon Hancock was going to, continue wowing the crowd, and that entourage of sexy women he has come out with him. But no, the super soldier said this ain't no place for a model, and he proved it. But where he is undefeated, so is this man, the crowd favorite. Man who was also absent last week, taking a week off, and still being chosen for that triple threat match. Very impressed was Greg Hallister. He's good with the fans, Greg says. He's a very dominant competitor. High flying. Very good risk taker. Solar, sounds like you need a new job. For a full-time job, and you made $30. You need a new job, guy. Looking over his sea of fans. This is going to be one for the ages, though, folks, because I'm telling you, this is going to be an instant classic. Raiden and Gerard Fisher, both men have never ceased to amaze me in that ring. Gerard, very aggressive. Raiden, very fast-paced. This is going to be a very fast-paced and aggressive brawl. A classic match, I can already tell as the bell rings. They look to start off with a tie-up, but Gerard says no and drills him with a Uranagi. No tie-ups this evening. Oh, kicks him in the gut and hits him with an uppercut. There's that high flying taken into play with that Hurricanrana. Now he's standing moonsault, touching his feet in midair. Like I said, Raiden's very fast paced. If you can't keep up with him, you're going to be in trouble. But if Gerard Fisher can get you in one place, which he cannot right now, diving off the second rope with that Hurricanrana. Fan of the Hurricanrana, it seems. That Jawbreaker says otherwise. He says, you want to fly, here you go. Puts him into the air with that German suplex. He's German. So he hits a German suplex. Get it? Ha. Oh, man. Seen him hit this before, this deadlift powerbomb, showing off the strength. Raiden gets to his feet fast. Irish whips him. Catches him with a sling blade. Don't know if that's the one he usually uses to set up for that Phoenix Splash. Doesn't seem to be. It's a desperate attempt to change the shift of the tide. Now he's going to hook the leg. What did you do, Tim? I'm not going to watch it, but I feel like it's when I said that I have a full-time job as my go-to excuse. Catching him with those elbows right to the nose, stunning him a little bit, but Raiden turns around and punches him in the face, throws him into the corner. Lifts him up on the top rope. He's going for something here. What is this? The fans are screaming. They're on their feet. I am too. Oh, man. A superplex. Oh, man. Gotta hurt them both, but Raiden's doing it to his own body. He's a risk taker. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. And we get a tweet from Odio Jr. who says, don't let this distract you from the fact that Reese Matthews lost to Travis King. Guess he's not a Reese Matthews fan. Oh, man, it looks like he was going for something. Lift him up on his shoulders, but Gerard was able to get out of that. I don't know why that would be the reversal from the sling blade, but it was. Both men, reversing back and forth, unable to hit the desired move on the other. Raiden able to knock him down and go for that desperate pin. Raiden gets him up to his feet, lifting reverse DDT. All that pressure down onto the neck. And then a boom leg drop by Raiden. Unable to capitalize with that though. The Super Soldier gets to his feet, goes for something, gets caught with an arm drag. Raiden twists the arm and drops him with a nasty looking neck breaker. Sling blade! Oh, you know what may be next? Does it look like he's gonna go for it? Maybe wants to put more attack on Gerard Fisher, which is smart. It's going to take more to keep him down. After seeing his match with Simon Hancock last week, I thought Simon had it in the bag. Twisting kick to the gut. Drops with an Irish curse backbreaker. Now he's just gonna work on that leg. Look at that. That perfect form. Is he gonna tap out? No, he is not. Might have gotten a rope break. Raiden playing by the rules. Dabbing to the crowd. We had another tweet from Odio Jr. who looking to be a little more vocal than usual. Says, Case, how's your head? And speaking of how's your head, Newt drilling him head first into the mat. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I thought that was over for Raiden's streak, but it's not. Raiden's able to stay alive. And Shiloh Gray tweets him back and says, how's yours? Not going to make Odio very happy. Gerard Fisher brings him to his feet, goes for a cutter of some sorts, but gets pushed off. Now he's too tired to stand back up. Got to work on that cardio. What is this? Oh, man. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Whatever that was, it almost put Gerard Fisher, the super soldier, down for good. Oh, man, ducking the first roundhouse and hit with a second. Gerard is out. Raiden is dabbing to his fans once again. He's glad that they're enjoying the show. And he's wanting to end it on a good note as he gets up on the top rope. And what comes up must come down with a Phoenix Splash. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, Gerard Fisher kicked out of the Phoenix Splash. That's impressive. Gerard Fisher able to fight back. Raiden did not know how he kicked out of that Phoenix Splash. Gerard Fisher's a lot tougher than he looks. I mean, for Christ's sake, he went to war. He's a tough man. A moon stomp! Oh my goodness, how brutal was that? Midsection of Raiden's got to be on fire, but Raiden able to find a burst of energy and bounce back with that snap suplex. However, it's a rope break. I said before, this match is going to be classic, and it's pretty great already. Raiden back to the top. Oh man, what's he doing? He's calling for something. Not the Phoenix Splash. What could this be? Punches him in the head. Oh man! A corkscrew. I don't think that was a Phoenix Splash. I don't know. Hits him in the gut. Gets him in that seated position. Lifts him with a reverse DDT. Raiden's thinking, what I got to do to keep this guy down? Maybe a second Phoenix Splash if he can get up there. He's tired. Gonna stomp on his chest. Gonna make sure he stays down. Because who knows what would happen if he dodges out of the way of that Phoenix Splash. His momentum could turn against him and take him out. Knock him out cold. But he's gonna take that risk. Like I said before, Raiden's a risk taker, and that's what made him undefeated. Second time Phoenix Splash, but Gerard Fisher rolls out of the way. No! Oh man! Gerard Fisher's calling for it, and he's gonna hit it to nuke that headlock driver. Hook in the leg. 1, 2. Oh my goodness! Raiden able to kick out of a second nuke. Gerard Fisher is very frustrated, mounting and punching him. Just stomping on him like he's trash. Oh man, a curb stomp by Gerard Fisher. He's very upset Raiden kicked out. I thought that was it. Everyone thought that was it. Now he's just throwing Raiden down, trying to keep him down for the count. Look at that. He said give up. Not even hooking the leg. Just desperate. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Raiden able to kick out once again. Gerard gets him up to his feet. Raiden catching him with a hurricanrana, bouncing out. You know, jumping out of nowhere and hitting that hurricanrana. What's Raiden going for now? Oh, man. Slingshot leg drop. Oh, but Gerard able to get to his feet. But it's hit with a Russian leg sweep. Caught with another sling blade. This could be it. But he's unable to capitalize because Gerard Fisher reverses it. Throws him backwards into that corner with a German suplex. This match is very back and forth, very aggressive like I said it would be. He's going to hook the leg and say, give up. 1, 2. Oh, just a 1 count. Raiden is very resilient. A strong elbow to the back of the head. Where's Raiden finding this energy, though? I don't know, though. Gerard is pretty pumped. I think that that nuke, if it wasn't enough to, that second nuke, if it wasn't enough to put him down, it was definitely enough to slow him down. He's not as fast-paced as he was. Both men very tired, very eager for this win. Oh, man, going for a suplex, but gets a knee to the top of the head. Gerard Fisher's going to retaliate with a gut buster. Just kick him in the gut again. Like I say, he's very upset he kicked out of that nuke. Now just drilling his knee into the thigh of Raiden. If Raiden's legs don't work, he can't jump as much. And that's where he's most dangerous, when he's high up. Oh, go for a turny pin, though. The ref don't see it. 1, 2. He was using those ropes as leverage, making it heavier for him to kick out. But Raiden able to power out of it. Puts him in the corner. He's going to turn him upside down. Gerard is trying to think of new ways to keep him down. Oh, Raiden able to get that knee to the face. Kicks him in the gut. Irish curse backbreaker. Oh man, Raiden going for the top, going to the top. Is he going for that Phoenix splash? See if he can finally hit it for the second time. He's not sure though. Last time Gerard kicked out. See, he wants to make sure Gerard is down for the count before he hits this. Because if Gerard moves out of the way again, oh, and that might do it. The sling bait might do it. He's up on the top rope now. The fans are to their feet, and so am I. Phoenix splash, and Gerard Fisher moves out of the way again. He scouted that move out perfectly. Raiden able to get that back elbow. Is unable to hit that power bomb. Drilled with a DDT. Gerard Fisher signaling to the crowd, telling them, this is my show, and I'm going to be the next NGW champion, the first ever NGW champion at that. And now he's calling for it. If he can hit this third headlock driver nuke, then it'll be over for Raiden. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. Raiden's streak is over. And Gerard Fisher reigns supreme. You didn't fucking tweet anything. What a match that was. I said it was going to be a classic, folks, and that was a classic. That was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. Both men with all the momentum in the world going one-on-one. But one man was able to leave with all his momentum intact and more. And it was Gerard Fisher. The super soldier was able to take down the high-flying Raiden. Daniel Jr. sent out another tweet during that match, you know, with his beef, with his Twitter beef with Gray Matter, aka Shiloh Gray. He says, at least I lasted longer than 30 seconds, Pero. Talking about his fight with Vitor. When Vitor knocked him out cold last week. Just like that third nuke was able to knock Raiden out cold and secure Gerard Fisher the victory. Gerard Fisher, he stood tall at the end of the night after that small little brawl. And he stood tall, later tonight, he stood tall at the end of the night. George King and Raiden, they got a big fight ahead of them. Hate to say it, but Gerard Fisher came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody expected him to win that match against Simon Hancock, let alone be added to that triple threat, let alone be that man to put down Raiden, but he was. Proving everyone wrong, the German super soldier stands tall at the end of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show. And as we are closing out, we get a tweet from King George. Says checkpoint on thing getting hit is the royal flush. He said at checkpoint the only thing that's going to get hit is the royal flush. Not the Phoenix Splash or the nuke, but we'll see as Gerard Fisher is successful tonight. Alrighty, folks, that's it for today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and slap that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you look below the stream, you'll see a CMV banner. Go ahead and click on it. It'll take you to our website where you can see match cards, promos, and all that jazz. Now, as always, thank you and goodbye.